Hello and welcome to another segment of Live Expert Interviews.tv. My name is Steve Young and thank you so much for joining us. Today we're talking about a very important topic, and that is how to find the best plastic surgeon. Fortunately, joining us from Atlanta, Georgia is Dr. Mark Yune. Doc, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Steve.
Absolutely. So Doc, the burning question everybody has right now is, what advice would you give to someone looking for the best plastic surgeon online? Maybe like the top 3 things.
Well, that's a great question, and I'm happy to address those. First of all, I think you want to check qualifications based off of certifications, and everybody knows the term board certification, but cosmetic plastic surgery is one of the most rapidly growing and advancing fields, and multiple specialties are contributing to it. There is not a single specialty that has exclusivity over cosmetic surgery. Consider there are specialists in cosmetic facial plastic surgery, even cosmetic gynecology. So the take-home message is seek a specialist. Much like you want to seek a specialist for your child's heart surgery, I recommend seeking a fellowship-trained specialist. Ask questions. If they're not willing to ask and address your questions, be wary. Secondly, you want to verify experience and expertise. So dig a level deeper. Do your research and see if they've done additional training beyond the basic board certification needs, which is a residency. There's not enough cosmetic training in residencies. You gain this after residency training, such as in fellowships and preceptorships. A person that stays current is going to meetings, doing workshops, and some of them even have the luxury to teach. So nothing better than doctors who are willing to travel and pay your doctor to learn their techniques. And then thirdly, you want to check reputation. Start off by looking online. Do reviews. You want the doctor with 5 out of 5 stars. You don't want the one who's getting bad reviews. Reputations are earned, and that's why you see these kinds of things. Reputable doctors get thank you cards from their patients, and they're happy to show those. So these are important things, and speaking with patients, that also will help verify an actual patient's experience.
Wow, Doc, I love that advice. So if I could recap for you, you're saying that 1 would be qualifications, certifications. 2 would be the experience, making sure they have the right amount of experience. And then 3 would be reputation reviews, making sure that they've got a good reputation online for your initial call in the consult.
Excellent recap. That's correct.
Awesome, I love it. So, Doc, the next question I have for you is, if somebody was looking for a plastic surgeon and they came to your practice, what type of an experience would they have?
Well, I like to think that we have the utmost professionalism, and we match that with caring. So we take the time to listen. A patient will come to see us, and they'll meet a very knowledgeable and professional receptionist. They will be introduced to a staff nurse who will take a brief history. Then they will take the appropriate pictures, and thereafter I'll come in and meet the patient with my patient concierge or patient coordinator, and we'll do the appropriate physical exam. Then we move on to a video imaging session where we can do some more detailed planning. We discuss all alternatives, risks, and complications with the patient. We want to answer every question. We even like to give out our cell phone numbers.
I love it. It sounds like a very detailed process that you've developed, as well as a lot of communication going on there. It sounds like an excellent experience. Doc, you know, because of your expertise, how would you say that your practice is different from the rest of them in the marketplace?
Well, I love that question. We worked hard to get here, and so we were fortunate. I was fortunate to be selected into a facial plastic surgery fellowship where I spent 2 years doing just cosmetic facial surgery. It gave me hundreds of cases. I did additional training in preceptorships for cosmetic breast and body work, spending several years traveling, seeing many mentors. And really what this did, Steve, was it gave me the ability to start my practice with predictable, safe procedures and natural-looking results. And it's also given me the additional comfort to handle repair or revisional cases. One of our areas of specialty focus is revisional rhinoplasty and revisional breast augmentation.
Wow, I love it. So you actually have you do a very good job of fixing others' mistakes. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, we do pride ourselves on being able to handle those cases, which are complex, and I've been fortunate to have the additional training to do that comfortably, so that is correct.
Wow, I love that, Doc. So I know when we talked a little bit a while ago, you mentioned to me that you do some very special things during your initial consultation. What exactly is it that you do?
Well, it's really about being detailed. This is a very precise industry. So the thing I think my patients like the most about it is this computerized video imaging. It's now a specialty that's beyond words. It's, like I said before, an art form. So I like to take the time to not only show the patient through this computer software program accurate results and realistic goals, I use that to plan every millimeter of my surgery. And I take detailed notes. I like to give that copy to the patient, and I actually take that copy to the operating room to hang on the wall and help coordinate my surgery.
Wow, Doc, I really love that. I don't hear that. I've never heard of that actually. When you actually have the digital imaging that you used for your consult, that's pretty amazing.
It's wonderful for them. They really have something they can sink their teeth into, so to speak. So it's been a well-received part of my practice. Sure.
Excellent. I love that. Well, there you have it, viewers. So if you're looking for the best plastic surgeon online, take Dr. Yune's advice, apply it, and you'll be able to find the best plastic surgeon in your area. Now, if you happen to be in Atlanta, Georgia, make sure you look up Dr. Mark Yune for all cosmetic plastic surgery needs. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here.
I really appreciate the time. Thank you, Steve.
Absolutely. Viewers, we'll see you next time on liveexpertinterviews.tv.